Back again, viewers, back again. It's not your boy Leroy, it's me. I just started filming here, just picking up on the last video, and look who's jumping straight into my shot straight away. It's the Higgett-mobile. Where's he off to? Anyway, starting off at Foxhall Road. This is where we last left off. There's one of the old balloon trams there. Takes me back to my youth. Used to be a little bugger, me. Used to hang on the back of them when on a skateboard back in the day. Yeah, remember it well. Okay, like I said, we're starting off at Foxhall Square. You got the Philly family bar at the back there. Sea Fresh Fish and Chips at the back there too. And behind that, tucked in behind, you got Lindale Cafe. Okay, got lots of fun on the corner here. Little arcade that's been there for years. Back in the day, it was owned by Stefani's for a long time. I remember there being a little burger bar on the corner there, but a guy called Sid back in the day, a long time ago. And again, I've been around a long time. Okay, you got Promenade gift shop, gifts for you. Next door, gifts for you. That used to be a shoe market shop. And onto the next block. Food to go, fish and chips. Can't exactly remember what that used to be. It could have been anything. Anyway, it's like I said, it's Sunday the 28th of August 2022. Absolutely beautiful day of Blackpool. The big wheel's off and running already. Let's give you a beautiful view of the sea and what's going on. And one of the newer trams here. Okay, I'll walk on towards the pier, towards Central Pier should I say. Like I said, you got a big wheel going round, so the fun fair's in full operation, 10:30 in the morning. The horse and carts are already raking away up and down the promenade. Yeah, Glasscraft. That's been there a while, I think. Can't remember what was there before it. Got AJ's Burger Bar, the Gatey Karaoke Bar. I remember one of these along here. Used to have the Time Gap Bar, which was underneath one of these buildings, which is no longer there. And also a bar called Lips, I remember, which is also underneath one of these buildings. Gone already. It seems now that most of the bars are on ground floor level. People don't like going downstairs or upstairs anymore. No, if it's not on the ground floor, it ain't taking money. Oh, there you go. It's the first illuminated tram I've seen this year. The old train. Used to sit on the back of that one as a kid as well. Used to jump on these and have a bit of fun on the back of them. Dangerous, but that's what part of being kids is, isn't it? So you got the donut store, fresh up donut stall there, which used to be a chicken shop, from what I can remember. Now it's a donut store, whatever that is. Pat's 10p prize bingo on the corner. Formerly owned by the Sedgwick family and the Jeffries family, which Sedgwick family now have the piers, all three of them, and Jeff Jeffries and his family are still next door there with the Central Market. And also got the prize bingo also within the Jeffries family. So they've been on this promenade as long as I have. In fact, it's been on this promenade a little bit longer, I believe. And you got next door to that gift shop. We've got gift shop. Sorry, we've got it. That's owned by a well-known Blackpool wholesaler. and then you got the carousel. Carousel amusements, fish and chip shops, and the artisan ice cream stall. It's getting itself set up for the day. Carousel Amusements. It's not changed its name. It's always been the Carousel Amusements as far as I can remember, back when I was a child, but it was owned by the Thwaites family from the northeast back in the day. And since then it's been taken over by Silcock Leisure Group, who also have the Fun Palace there, and also have quite a lot of amusements, including the pier in Southport. So yeah, the Carousel Amusements is primarily a fish and chip shop now. It used to be an amusements and bingo with, I think they have bowling upstairs. Yeah, of course they have. It's on the sign up there. But I don't think they're no longer open the upstairs. Because like I said before, it's very, very difficult to get people onto first floor now. Very difficult. If they ain't got a lift, they ain't going up. Simple as that. Then you got the donut hut next to that, and the Rock King Rock Shop. Somewhere in amongst these used to have the Roxy Bingo and the Monte Carlo Arcade back in the day, and I can't quite remember exactly where they were, but they were on this block. Fun Palace used to be a lot smaller, and it was originally the Pastimes Arcade on the corner there, which ended up with, if I can remember rightly, I'm going back some time here, Barry Noble was in also with the Texas Star Amusements. So it used to be Texas Star Amusements, before that was Pastime Amusements, now part of the Silcock Leisure Group. Tell you what, I ain't doing this off a piece of paper, I'm doing this from memory, so if I'm wrong on a few of these, I have to apologise for that, but I am trying to take my mind back, because this is my stomping ground, this is where I grew up, and this is what my life's all about. Okay, so you got Webster's Coffee House Bar and Grill there on the corner, which is done a really good job of that. That's owned by a local businessman who also has the Tower Gift Shop on the corner there, but done a really, really nice job of that, I've got to admit. Really nice job. Used to be the Washington Pub. Before that, no, sorry, before it was Webster's, it was the Washington Pub. But Uncle Peter Webster used to be the family attraction that used to be on the Central Pier back in the day, and the Central Pier Theatre, or on the deck should I say. Uncle Peter Webster used to do a family matinee show most days back in the day when Blackpool was in its heyday. Webster's there, Sidoli's ice cream, another donut stall, and the Golden Mile Gifts and Souvenirs, and the Ocean Basket fish and chips. Can't tell you much about any of these, to be honest with you. I've not tried any of them, so I'll leave it down to you viewers and your comments. Above that, used to be, back in the day, again, we had Club 111 was up there, nightclub. We also had Sequins below here, roughly where Candyland is, and Bubba's Food here was the Boardwalk Bar. Actually, that's not too long ago, the Boardwalk Bar was there. And on the corner here used to be a McDonald's, which disappeared as well. Imagine that, McDonald's on the prime position on Blackpool Promenade, and they couldn't make it work. So that was good to see the big boys getting pushed out by the small traders. I've got to take my hat off to the small traders for that one. Get rid of the McDonald's. Yeah, we can get McDonald's anywhere any town in the country, any town in the bloody world for that matter. So, you know, try something different, keep it local in Blackpool, that's what I say. So I'm obviously opposite Central Pier now. There you go, right outside Central Pier. Pirates Bay Family Bar, fun fair, show bar, and the box office for the shows. Ice cream still on the corner. Yeah, so Sequins Club, 111 Club. Before that it was the Wellington Pub, if I remember rightly. The Wellington Pub back in the day, not before that. Before McDonald's, it was a pub. Tavern in the Town, that was it. Tavern in the Town. You remember the up above at the top there used to be, you might remember if you're as old as me, Smile Please You're in Green Old Whitley Land sign on the top of there. It used to stand out all the way down the promenade. So it was the Tavern in the Town, which inside there had the Wellington bar that I can remember, and I think it was the Toby Carvery or some steakhouse. It was in there, and on the ground floor here where Tower Gifts is now was the Billy's Bar. Billy's Bar, I remember frequenting that one. I was about 18-year-old. So yeah, Billy's Bar, Wellington Bar, and it was the Beefeater Steakhouse, which was above it. Yeah, quite a lot of history on that building actually. I've had to come back to you on that because I just remembered what was there. You know, popped in behind that, you've got the Sea Chippy as well, which originally was the market there. That was the market on the corner, very, very busy market. This building here, Huntsman Building. Happy Days Amusements on the ground floor. There used to be an extension on this building on the corner. Chapel Street was half the width. It was called Fairyland. It housed a ride. And where Cafe Chico's is now, there used to be the Ritz Cinema. And just where you see the Greedy Zach's sign there used to be a staircase there going up, leading up to the Riviera Casino, which was part of the Castle Casino group, but the Castle Casino was actually still there. Up North Prom. Back in the day, the town was only allowed so many casino licenses, so I believe what they did, they took that little casino, that last casino license, used it up there, a very small casino, just so nobody else could compete with them basically. And they used up that casino license there. There you got obviously Happy Days Amusements, which was originally back in the day the Huntsman Pub. See the Huntsman Pub, and you got Central Beach Holiday Flats there on the end, which was originally the Huntsman Hotel. Yeah, if you look up on the building there at the top there, well, not on the top, one floor down, the rusty brackets on the front there, they used to have the original sign. So yeah, there's a lot of history in that building that I'm in, a lot of history, but I'll probably do a better video on that someday, go a bit more in depth into it. Chico's over the road there with their outdoor seating. The shoe seller, shoe shop tucked in behind. Happy Days Amusements. CJ's Cafe at the back. Don't know who has that place. There you go. And of course the Waxworks. The Waxworks, I don't know, I can't get my head around it. I've been in it. It's lost all its charm. And it used to have the halls and whatnot. Now it's just very, very sparse in there. There's not a lot going on. I don't know. Some of these big companies, they don't do changes for the better sometimes. They really don't. There you go, mass tourism. That's what happens when you get these big companies moving in. And I should know, I'm surrounded by the buggers. Anyway, one of the new trams there. Blackpool Tower there in all its glory, and the lift going up. and these wind reeds or whatever you call them stood straight up, not a breath of wind today. Absolutely stunning, beautiful day on Blackpool Promenade. And you got the trampolines here as well, opposite Happy Days. So you got a choice of the trampolines or the bouncy castle for the kids. Down here, a plethora. I've never seen so many slush trolleys in my life. They're everywhere. These slush trolleys have just appeared from everywhere. And I don't get it. £3 they're charging. And you step over the other side of the road. And most places, including myself, I'm at 70p. Most places are at £1, £1.50. And you come over here and for some reason people want to pay £3 for these bloody... I don't get it. Snow cones or whatever you call them. So they just come over this side of the road, pay 3 or 4 times the price for something that you can get over that side of the road. What's that all about? And there you go. And they seem to be everywhere. They're popping up all over the place, these snow cones. And there you go, what can I say? Nice to see the deck chairs back though. Nice to see the deck chairs back. Why they ever took them away, I don't know. Some man was clever enough to invest and bring them back to Blackpool, and you've got to take my hat off to him, because you never know which way it's going to go. And in this day and age, I wouldn't like to have his insurance. You see people getting their fingers trapped back in the day. You can imagine now, claim. It's an absolute joke. So you got Madame Tussauds there. I'm going to end it there today. Well, so there you have it, viewers. A little bit of history there. Quite enjoyed doing that one. This is my old stomping ground, and I'm about halfway through it there, aren't I? I'm just approaching the rest of the Golden Mile. Trying to take you back in time. Hopefully I can jog some memories of better times before all these big companies started to take over. But what I've got to say though is I've noticed now we're approaching 800 subscribers, which is unbelievable, absolutely amazing. I want to thank each and every one of you once more. Onwards and upwards from here. I'll be doing some more of these type of videos on it, obviously. But don't want to get too serious, so we're going to throw a bit of humour in here and there. In these pretty dark times where everything's going wrong for a lot of people, got to help them out, give it a bit of humour, and onwards and upwards from here. See you all later, guys. Sayonara.